Hey guys, welcome to Boxing Squared for boxing news and views from around the internet. The final press conference for the Kubrat Pulev and Hughie Fury fight this weekend has been held. With the Pulev side being in Bulgarian, that's more than a tough listen if you don't speak Bulgarian. But here's a few clips from the Fury camp.
I looked at the videos of the trailer video for this fight. I saw Pulev as a young boy coming through. It's the same story with our family. You know, these are warriors of the sport. I don't like trash talking because, you know, I respect all fighters, especially fighters on this level. And, you know, this is a sport, we are fighting people. And may the best man win. But I want my son to face the best, fight anywhere on the planet. Because what I see today is plastic fighters in positions they shouldn't be in. Because they don't take proper challenges.
Listen, people can say what they want. At the end of the day, when we're in there, it's just me and him in the ring. And at the end of the day, it's going to be one outcome. The best man will win on the night. Like you say, people can talk whatever, they're not in the ring. It's just me and him. There's no one else, no fans, just two men in there.
Tom Little, who fights Bogdan Dinu on the undercard, says he won't be a pushover for Dinu, who is seemingly being lined up as Jarrell Miller's next opponent.
Yeah, looking forward to coming over and upsetting the apple cart, something I've failed to do on a couple of occasions, but don't stop me from... I've had a good training camp, been ticking over all the time. Undefeated records mean nothing to me, especially when they're knocking over taxi drivers. So all I want to know is how he holds up when someone fighting back hits him on the chin.
It's also been confirmed that the Pulev and Fury fight will air on ESPN Plus in the United States. It's on free-to-air television in the United Kingdom. The WBC champion Deontay Wilder says he does not need Anthony Joshua to bring him status. Talking to Sky Sports, Wilder stated, "We're not focused on them. We're not even concerned about them. When was the last time we even said anything about them? I don't need him to bring status to me. My status came to me because I knock people out, not because of another man." Wilder also said of his upcoming opponent, Tyson Fury, "If he wasn't fighting me, people wouldn't be talking about if he needs another warm-up, if he's ready and stuff like that. People are hesitant and want to complain because it's me." In a separate interview with Fair Game on FS1, Wilder also had a strong response when asked what did he think of Anthony Joshua.
Coward! User! He was just a coward, just straight out.
Contender Luis Ortiz looks set to fight Travis Kaufman on the Wilder and Fury undercard. The Cuban Southpaw's manager, Jay Jimenez, told BoxingScene.com, "Luis already has agreed to terms. We are just waiting for a callback, but it's 99% done." If Ortiz joins the card, that could make 4 possible heavyweight fights on the bill, with Joe Joyce set to fight, and so too Chris Arreola, and that's in addition, of course, to the main event. And details for the undercard, they are expected to be released soon. And if Ortiz does fight Kaufman, it would also rule him out as a potential opponent for Dillian Whyte in the United Kingdom on December the 22nd. Ortiz, Dominic Breazeale and Derek Chisora were the possible opponents for Whyte, but now Breazeale is committed to a December fight, Ortiz is virtually locked up as well, and Whyte's promoter Eddie Hearn says Derek Chisora is now asking for too much money for the rematch, so it'll be interesting to see where this goes. Dominic Breazeale's opponent for his next fight on December 22nd in New York is set to be 20-1 Carlos Negron. Negron, a 2008 Olympian, hasn't fought since 2017. His manager, Jay Jimenez, told BoxingScene.com, "Carlos is very excited for this fight. He's very motivated and will put on one hell of a performance." The New Zealand 15-0 heavyweight prospect Junior Farr has arrived in Alabama to join Deontay Wilder's training camp.
Be based in Alabama for the next month, helping Deontay Wilder prepare for his fight in the Staples Center against Tyson Fury. And also this will help me prepare for my fight on December 15th down in Christchurch. So yeah, so it's a win-win. And you know, I'm looking forward to getting into training and, you know, seeing what it's like to be in there with the WBC champ.
Junior Fa will be fighting on December 15th on the undercard of the Joseph Parker-Alexander Flores fight in New Zealand. His opponent is yet to be named. Meanwhile, Lennox Lewis will not make it to Joseph Parker's current training camp for his next fight, as I just mentioned, which is December 15th against Alexander Flores. That's in Christchurch, New Zealand. Parker reached out to Lewis after the former undisputed champion recently critiqued his flaws very publicly, including that he telegraphs his right hand and can be predictable. The pair were to organise some time before December for a training session. Parker, who is in Las Vegas right now with his trainer Kevin Barry, told Helen News Sports that Lewis is busy doing his own things. He's got some kids he's working with in Jamaica and some boxing programs, and he's travelling around the world, so he's a busy man. But he has mentioned a few things that he thinks we can work on. I will use it as a surprise. And Parker, he also revealed they are doing more strength and power training in this camp, saying, "I'm feeling great benefits from it, and I'm hoping that at the end of the camp we will be a different level of strength and power, and we will still have the mobility and movement. I think there will be plenty of confidence going into this fight. Speed, movement, power, combinations, they are what I'm looking to put on display." In some other fight announcements, the 17-1 contender Izu Agono, Joseph Parker's former stablemate, he's been confirmed to face the unbeaten WBO European champion Ali Aaron Demirezhin in Gdansk, Poland on December the 8th. For Agono, who's only had 2 rounds of action since his loss to Dominic Breazeale in February 2017, this represents a chance to show he's still a legitimate threat in the heavyweight division. While for Demirezhin, he will be considered more than just a prospect if he is able to beat Agono. He's currently 10-0. Marius Wok has also surprisingly been confirmed as being on that card, set to face the 14-0 prospect Argon Skamici. It's surprising in the sense that Wok is due to be in the ring against Artis Spilka on November the 10th. And just on that fight, Spilka has been sparring with Robert Helenius and Alexander Ustinov, and Ustinov is currently preparing for his own fight in Monaco next month. And rounding out what's been a busy time in the division, the 23-5 Christian Hammer has been confirmed to fight the 19-0 German prospect Michael Wallisch on December 15th in Germany. That will represent the toughest test of Michael Wallisch's career, and in some respects it's a bit of a crossroads fight for Hammer, who could be relegated to gatekeeper status if he drops this fight. So it's all there for Hammer and obviously for Wallisch. What do you make of it all? Drop a comment loud and often. Hit like, hit subscribe, follow me on Twitter, boxing_squared. I'm out. If you want even more boxing content, come and join me on Patreon. Every week on a Sunday, I drop a new video on something topical or thought-provoking from the heavyweight division, ranging from rankings, the business of boxing, the false economy of deluded fanboys, the twists and turns in the division, to assessments of fighters and their statements. I hope to see you there, and for more information go to patreon.com/boxing squared. The address is on screen now.